Alright, we're going to see if we can do some basic winch operation here. Bear with me. First, unspool the cable. You have to disconnect the drum lock on the side here. Pull it out like that. Make sure you're not engaged on that handle. You can just spool the cable right out. Once you're hooked to another vehicle or tree or whatever else you're using to pull yourself out on, come over here. Make sure this is drum lock's released. If you look in the back, there's a little latch you have to flip up. Then you can engage the handle on the front of the winch here. That locks the rope to the drive shaft. Sometimes you have to spin this a little bit to get your handle to engage. Alright, we come around here, ignore the extra lever, it's one of the modifications. Anyways, this here's your winch drive handle. You have neutral, reverse, forward, then you have another neutral, then high. Well, there's actually low, neutral, high. But anyways, I always operate in low. When you do operate it, make sure you don't rev the engine up and it leads nice and easy out on the clutch. Otherwise, you can break a shear pin real easy. Anytime you have this lever engaged and the clutch out, you're going to be spinning the drive shaft to the winch. So just because you're not in gear anywhere else, that winch can still be running. Just a quick shot of where your shear pin is. It's right here on your drive shaft underneath the winch. Anytime you get out of the truck and you're operating the winch, you want to make sure this drive shaft is not spinning. Otherwise you're going to cause all kinds of problems if you have the winch engaged. It's going to get too tight, or if you're going backwards to loosen it up, it can make a heck of a mess on the spool. You get out of the truck with it and leave that shaft turning. Alright, you want to do all operations on the winch from inside the truck. If you do it from the front of the truck, you cannot disengage the clutch handle on the winch when it's under tension. So we go ahead and push the clutch in. We're going to select the gear on the handle here to put it in low. Now these handles are very tricky on their position. It's pretty easy to get them out of position. So that's why you have your helper outside telling you when the winch is moving. So we're going to go ahead and ease off the clutch nice and easy. And nothing, so I'm not in gear. I'll try it again. There we go, try it again. Here we go. I just got the parking brake on a little bit, so we'll just drag on up to the other truck. Alright, when you get it where you want it, make sure your drive shaft's not spinning underneath. Come out to the front. And that's about where I normally stop it at. It doesn't really matter. You got to stop this obviously before it gets caught underneath here and causes havoc. Put your drum lock in. Take your winch out. Flip your little lever down, and you're all wound up and ready to go.